Hello, happy witching hour. It is High Priestess Jamila. So, this is one of those rare moments where I am going to give an update on Jacob's education. And the only reason why I haven't been able to give this update previously is because of the ongoing systematic harassment and abuse of my family by online stalkers and bad fake friends and family. Let me pause this movie I'm watching. So I've been working all day, thank you, Goddess. And I want to take a moment to thank all of you guys that support my business, all of you guys that believe in me, all of you guys that took me seriously and respected me. Um, it can get very pricey, you know. I just ordered Jacob some more learning books, pencils, pencil sharpeners, and stuff like that because he needed some new and updated stuff because we had gotten some stuff for free about a year or so back, but um, he's doing great. He is, first of all, Jacob does not have any learning disabilities. That's actually not true. He is a normal homeschool child. And I think mainly, here's the one thing that I want to say is that I honestly didn't mean to homeschool him this long. What was crazy is that, and I got to tell this story, is that my mother, God rest her soul, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to her, but she was kind of sick years ago, back in 2015, 2016. She actually lost her battle with cancer in 2021. And I think that she wasn't even prepared. I don't think that my mother had any intentions on these stalkers stalking me this long. I think that initially she was being very overzealous. And luckily, I'm a strong mommy. Luckily, I'm very strong and mentally sound and was still able to, uh, teach and give my son an education, you know, this whole time. But I would have liked to had put him in school 3 years ago, but I was being stalked way too much by the people that were initially supposedly helping my mother. You know what I mean? And it turned into a situation to where it could have harmed my family in a sense of creating way too much distraction. I didn't allow it to be a distraction. I didn't allow the stalking to um, be a problem for us. I didn't. But even to this day, I get strange emails. Like, for example, I got an email from Discord. Somebody was trying to log into my Discord account. Very strange people indeed on the internet. And so Jacob is definitely reading at a sixth grade level, writing at a sixth grade level. I am working with him on his math. And so that has been the primary focus since last year. And he is really good at math. He's actually very intelligent. Um, I don't know. I utilize my time. I know I have very good time management skills. And so that's why, I'm able to do all of that. I run my own business. You know what I'm saying? So homeschooling is easier for me because I run my own business. I set my own schedule. And, that was something that was the best thing for my family, especially considering the fact that, like I said, in 2015, my mother started talking to people online that she could not trust. And I guess maybe she didn't realize that these people didn't care about her or me or her grandchildren, and that these people were going to attack us essentially for years. And like I said, luckily I am um strong because I think that if I were not strong, if I were like a weak-minded person, that it could have led to depression, anxiety, and it never led me to that point. Um, but the people that are still stalking me online, they want to appear to be a problem, but they could never be a problem for me. What I would like to do, and like I said, I'm not even going to talk about my moving plans because one of the stalkers is extremely romantically obsessed with me. And I guess when people tell you who they are, you better listen. He's not a danger. He's not a physical danger. None of them will ever be a physical danger to us. But um, what was I getting ready to say about him? Yeah, I'm not going to discuss like my moving plans and stuff like that. But whatever community that we are in, I want to start getting Jacob linked up with some other kids that are homeschooled. I am in several homeschooling groups on Facebook. And being that our time has been stretched so much, like, for example, when I come on here and I have to let the community know what has happened, or when I am responding to some outlandish rumor and lie and bullcrap that has been said by grown adults who actually, if I were not first of all, if you're a mother and you went through anything that I went through, you are a fucking hero. And you know what? If there were times where you may have been less than strong, I understand, because the reason why I homeschooled my child is because I was concerned for his safety. Because what ended up happening is that when my mother made the mistake of talking to these people, she didn't realize, or I would hope she didn't realize, that she was actually opening us up to people who were threatening us online, saying that, they were going to kidnap Jacob. He was going to come up missing. It was disgusting. People talking about inappropriate things with children. These were the people that my mother mistakenly actually exposed me to. Yeah. She says she's sorry. She says she didn't mean to do that. Anyway, so I want to get Jacob like involved with, like I want him to have friends. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the one thing that um and so when you're dealing with being stalked, stalkers are actually isolating you and your whole family. Like that's exactly what ends up happening, is that you can end up isolated, right? That's exactly what ends up happening. You can't really have a normal social life. I have been in Georgia for almost 10 years, and I've made probably 2 to 3 friends One of the friends, unfortunately, that I made ended up joining the stalkers. It was very disappointing. It was like, really, because, there used to be a time where I looked to this older man as a friend, and so there's older men online joining in with the stalking and harassment and then blaming the white man, which is, yeah, no. It just looks like a bunch of no to me. But in case anybody was wondering, Jacob is doing very well. Jacob knows how to read, write. Honestly, I did a lot of unschooling with Jacob, and I did a lot of focus on, um, discovery and healing with him. And yes, we do go outside. I like to take him outside. I like to, show him nature and stuff. It's a little too cold for me to take him down to the park. There's actually a park right down the street from my house. We have not even been there yet. And part of the reason is because I've been attacked so much, which it's over. The attacks are over. They can attack all they want. It won't have any effect. It won't. It won't affect my income anymore. It won't affect my income. So money has been tight because of that. And I have to tell you guys, those of you that support my business, I love you so much, because when y'all support my business, guess what? You're getting my son shoes and clothes and, coats and things of that nature. If and a lot of you guys recognize that you see these irresponsible adults on here being irresponsible and as abusive as possible as they can while trying to steal from us, and then also trying to tell you that you shouldn't support my business because they're haters. Pretty much, they want to hate on y'all, they want to hate on me. So those of you that support my business, I love you guys so much. We have so many amazing things going on at Divine Services. This is going to be the year of recuperation. This is going to be the year of, what's the word that I'm looking for? My company's being rebuilt right now. It's already rebuilt. So, and I appreciate that. Those of you that support my business, y'all mean a lot to me. And you know what? Um, since they have been flagging my social media, I really appreciate it when you guys share my videos, and then also a lot of you guys will refer people to me. Um, the only thing that I do ask of you is to ignore and to not be even entertained or persuaded by those sick people. They are sick. They purposely try to just derail my family. It was just disgusting. And, honestly, I am still planning on moving out of Georgia because, I've noticed the racism. I've noticed a lot of internalized racism, whereas even though another African American person is not going to come straight out and tell you that they hate black people and they're black, um, but their actions speak volumes. So, the self-hatred and craziness in the South, especially people that are from the South, not anybody that I know personally, except for one person. He's been cut out of my life. But there, I actually do know other people in Georgia who are decent people, okay, in the South. But I am going back to the Midwest. Now, I told y'all that the first place we going is Gates Barbecue. Cause I'm tired of all this fake barbecue. Y'all ain't had no good barbecue. Like, y'all, if y'all eat Gates Barbecue, it'll literally be unforgettable. You will not forget how it's the best barbecue in the United States of America. and it's, Kansas City grown. Like, the home of the best barbecue is in Kansas City. So, anyway, he's doing great. He's somewhere between the 10th and the 11th grade because his birthday is next month. And he's doing great, and I test him on a regular basis. He has excellent handwriting. He is a phenomenal child that has been okay. Over here, I'm not just a homeschooling mom, I'm also a witch. And I've had to protect all of my children, every last one of them, and my grandbaby from people trying to spiritually attack them. But all that is shut down. Can't nobody, like, if y'all want to know what I've been doing to protect, like the protection that I have, then y'all can contact me. Cause it's just been like crazy to sit up here and see adults that behave that way. And but they're being supported by trolls. If the trolls are okay with it, then I guess it's all good to them. But all of us normal people are like, what is wrong with you people? Like, are you crazy? So, I spent a great deal of time with Jacob. He does a lot of self-study, because I pay monthly for a school program for him. I found one at a really good price that he really enjoys. And then I give him homework. You know what I mean? So, he's good. He's good. In case anybody was wondering that. Okay. And then, so anyway, I don't have a lot of time to spend on here because I have a lot of work to do. Thank you to my beautiful, wonderful clients. I have work to do. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys that are accepting and loving of me because, and I would have more viewers on this channel, but the people that were purposely, shaming me for things that don't exist, but then purposely trying to do harm to my family by flagging my channel, hoping I would lose money. I just, yeah. And then, this year we're gonna buy a home, finally this year at the ripe old age of 47. So, I have a lot going on and I just don't have time for a bunch of BS. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to give that quick update. um I feel sorry for anybody that, what I was thinking about right before I came on here is, what advice I want to give to you guys. I want to say to you, people that are bad people, bad, diabolical, evil people, they will, and I've noticed this, is that if they don't like you, they will try to harm your family, like in a very covert way, so that they can try to prove something about you. So it's kind of like, luckily that's why Jacob has been getting free books and free learning materials and stuff, because that stuff costs money, but it's not that expensive. Like the books that I just re-upped for him, or rebought, I bought updated books. They were like $4 or $5 a piece, the learning worksheet books and stuff. And so they're not too expensive, but that stuff still costs money. You know what I'm saying? And so that's crazy. And all I can say is, well, I can't say flag them down because then they'll start flagging me. Um, hey Dana G, they'll start flagging me which is just crazy. Like, what's crazy is that they'll say, you are not doing anything for your kids and you're poor and you're neglectful, but I'm going to spread rumors and lies about you so that you won't be able to run your business. However, a miracle happened. Lots of miracles happened. So, and I always believe in that. Okay, one thing that I would never do is not believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I dealt with it and cope with it. And of course, we're doing a lot of healing this year at my company. Is going to be focused on a lot of healing. So, and not just healing for me and my family, but then healing for the ancestors, healing for the spirits, because they were kind of put in overdrive. Like, yeah. So, now we're getting some much needed healing and recharging, and I can truly say that I'm definitely a high priestess. you know but it was crazy. It was something that we forget about. Like I said, with my inbox circle, to those that you have joined, people are really loving it because we are doing those incantations as often as we need to, and those of you that are getting the unlisted videos, you guys know what I'm talking about. Hey Heather, how are you? So yeah, and that has been working wonders. But it's still some crazy stuff going on. Like for example, the um that black sector factually is connected with the dark web. Um, I like I said this week, for some reason, somebody, and that's why my credit is locked. I keep my credit locked. Because somebody gave out my social security number in that sector. Somebody admitted to having my social security. I don't understand why these people admit to this stuff. Like, they just admit to it. And so I'm probably going to end up changing my social security number once I get to a place where I can do that. Well, they are, but they're not affecting us. You know what I'm saying? But I just noticed that, like yesterday, I get a notification from Discord that somebody was trying to attempt to log into my Discord. I haven't logged into my Discord in months. So I just went on there and changed the password just in case. So yeah, that black sector is factually connected to the dark web. My information was given to the dark web. Am I afraid of it? No, because I know those people gonna get their karma. They gonna get what they deserve, whoever did that. And hopefully they'll be in jail soon. I'm gonna be honest with you. So it just, yeah. But yeah, honestly, it's not about whether or not they're talking about me. It's about whether or not they can affect me, and they can't. They can't affect nobody's opinion of me. They can't affect my money. They can't affect my business. They can't affect my household. They can't do nothing. Okay, so we're actually doing good. And we had taco salad for dinner tonight too. we I was looking at this one video. I'll share it to my community wall. What is this guy's name? He's very, very popular. He's got a lot of viral cooking videos. And so he took some chorizo and some rice and like herbs and spices and stuff, and he stuffed it in pigskin, the same pigskin that they make chickaronas out of. And he like sewed it up with this chorizo sausage and rice and stuff in it. And I'm just like, I've been saving all these recipes of this amazing stuff that I'm gonna cook. So I'll share it to the community wall. But we kept it simple and had some taco salad tonight, and it was delicious. And we're eating. Business is doing good. Bills are paid. And I am a single mom and a grandma. So, that's pretty much what that is. And y'all know I'm not good. Like, no woman should ever allow a man to bring her down. If you feel like a man is bringing you down, then you need to come holler at me. You need to come talk to me, cuz that's just like no. Okay, that's just like heck no. Mm-mm. And men like that try to bring a woman down, like I said, they're don't who what they want to fantasize that they are an eligible bachelor, but in reality nobody wants a man like that. Who what in the world is that? That doesn't even make any sense to me. But so anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to say to you guys and give y'all a quick update. It would have been nice if I could, maybe I will start another family channel. Kind of show y'all his learning environment and stuff, and kind of how he does his thing or whatever. I don't know. I don't really feel comfortable with doing that anymore because of the stalking. Because even recently I've seen them in chat rooms of very angry men who I believe are pedophiles, saying he's gonna come up missing. He's gonna be in the back on the back of a milk carton. And I'm like, well, no, that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, it's these people don't deserve anything but to be flagged down because they're pretty disgusting. And no, they're not your friends. These people are actually criminals, very dangerous people, all of them. And that's why I made a big deal to not associate myself with him. Y'all know who him is, that person. I made a big deal about that because he's hanging around with stalkers, and nah, no, 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 no. Okay, so all his credibility, as far as I'm concerned, is gone. But we've been over here like just kind of chilling and relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Like healing, basically healing ourselves. I actually, my kids don't need to be healed. They don't. It's because anything that's being thrown at my kids, I stand in front of my kids firmly, and so I catch everything. I catch everything so that nothing will touch them, because that just doesn't make any sense. But and then especially people that think that they're throwing stuff spiritually at my child or any of my children, they don't have no magic. Even if they could do it, they don't have it anymore, because that's kind of crazy. And I wish I could discuss everything with y'all, like some stuff that I noticed or whatever. As far as like them being having this obsession with my daughters and stuff like that. But I do all of the spiritual work for my whole family. Don't ever forget about the children. I'm telling you, that's why I come on here and talk about that. Because your enemies that think that they know witchcraft or they playing around with it, they will attack your children. They will try to throw things at your children. Okay. So, but everybody's alive, everybody's well, everybody's healthy. You know what I mean? So, you know. hmm But I will tell y'all this much. There was somebody that was so obsessively jealous of me that they tried several years. That person doesn't have any power anymore. They got binded completely. They might as well just hang it up. But they tried to throw something at my family to where like my blood, like for some reason they tried to make the women in my family infertile or something. It just like really, like, I'm sorry, do I know you? Yeah, so that, and I'm not going to get into detail about that, but yeah, all that stuff, every anything somebody send to me, whatever you do is either going to get reverse transmuted or thrown back at you or something. You know what I'm saying? So um I'm going to say this, that I wouldn't advise people to put, especially if you're in the witchy community, like probably not a good idea to put your kids out there. I wouldn't. Okay. I was doing family vlogs prior to opening up my business and coming out of the broom closet. And so that, those people actually were already stalking me, to be honest with you. They were kind of obsessed with me since I got pregnant with Jacob. So, and it was like back then, it was just like I was younger back then. It was like 11 or 12 years ago. But yes, I was getting death wishes and stuff. Oh, I hope your baby dies. And it's like, but why? And you see that he didn't. This boy, he growing like a weed. Like I just bought him a pair of shoes like about a month ago and he already done grew out of them. I said, God dang. So, the important thing is to just really stay focused on the business to make sure that, you know, my son has shoes and clothes that fits him. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and I am kind of thrifty. There's this thrift store that like around the corner from me in Stone Mountain. Like I know they got some good stuff there, like antiques, and you know, I will buy clothes from consignment shops. I will, like, not shoes unless they're, but because when you have, I don't know, I have a family of four. That's a relatively large family, but they have like online places where you can get brand new designer clothes for like $5 or $10 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so, and nobody is a millionaire. I don't know. All of us that have children and families, we know the practicality of it. Yeah. And then of course Walmart, that's like a lot of our us mothers. Walmart is our best friend because them kids be growing like a weed. You know what I'm saying? And so if you just need like extra clothes and stuff, and thank God business is back to functioning normally. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's back to functioning normally. And so, and we're gonna go shopping next month. We're gonna do some big shopping, not too big, but I'm definitely gonna do some shopping next month because I have like blessings on the way. So but anyway, I'm very good with money though, like because technically I sold a house. Technically, I sold a house. So, and then, so a lot of that money will get saved, obviously, and it's going to go on the down payment of my house. You know what I mean? So we're doing good. Okay. Um, Nobody's stomachs are growling over here. People's stomachs just make noise. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when they're digesting, just I don't know, guys. It's so weird. But, thank you for y'all love and y'all support, those of you that support me. And then especially y'all that are in the inbox group. Like the group is growing and everything, and it should because I like inbox. I think it's like a precursor to Lanasa. Okay, because it's based around a Celtic Irish goddess, actually. And y'all know that I actually have ancestors that are Irish. So, anyway. Hmm. I'll see y'all later. I gotta go. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go. Y'all have a good night. Peace and love and blessings to y'all, okay? All right, guys. Bye.